So people continue to talk about just how bad the Detroit Pistons offseason was. And here in our franchise, I really want to fix that. There's just so many people that are hating on the Detroit Pistons just because of their past, and really they signed this new general manager and they don't really have a direction and they don't know what they're doing. So I'm here to come in as the new GM of this team and fix that. If you guys didn't see episode 1, then you're clueless, then just watch this video. Okay, people, no face cam today. I just want to get this video done with and not have to do it extra. So we're just going to go through this roster. Blake Griffin, obviously we don't know about his future. I did talk about him in the last video, but it says he's on a 1-year deal. He has a player option, right? Yes, he does. He's definitely going to opt into that, and we're going to have to deal with that for the next 2 years, so that's going to be annoying. But it should be fine. We'll just ride out with them and let them walk in 2022. Like, obviously, none of these trades that we're going to get here are realistic. Like, no team is really going to take on Blake Griffin unless we're the ones giving up a pick. And in these trades where we're giving up a pick, it's like they're giving us a whole farm. And Derrick Rose, as I said in the last video, he's probably going to be someone that's going to get traded at the trade deadline. We talked about the Sixers. It could be the Magic. There's other teams that can just use a ball handler or a nice sixth man, like maybe the Rockets, just other teams like that. Like, obviously, this trade would be amazing, but I don't know if the Sixers would actually do that because, obviously they just traded their nice player, Josh Richardson, to acquire him. So, yeah, I don't know. Mason Plumlee, he is on a 3-year deal. They signed him to a pretty big contract. I'm not entirely sure why they would sign him. They already drafted Isaiah Stewart. They already signed Jahlil Okafor. They could have brought back Christian Wood, but they let him walk. Obviously, they signed Jeremy Grant as well, who is a big man. He's making a lot of money. That I don't know if he deserves all that money. But, yeah, how are Jahlil Okafor and Delon Wright better than Killian Hayes? I have no clue. But Jahlil will probably just play backup center for us. He won't be bad. He'll get us some nice post shots. A guy that Killian Hayes can throw lobs to. And, he'll probably play like 15 minutes a night. Be like the 7th man on the roster. But Delon Wright, wow, they gave him a lot of money for 2 years. For Delon Wright's, play, that's a lot of money for 6 points a game. Whew, he got more millions a year than he has points a year. So, Killian Hayes, he's obviously the guy that we're building around. He's the reason why I picked the Detroit Pistons, just because they had a bad offseason, and Killian Hayes is their bright spot. And he's going to be the one that's going to carry them to basically all these wins this year. Svi Mykhailiuk will be a nice shooter to put around Killian Hayes. I want to keep him here. In the sim, he's actually pretty good because, obviously this is my future self talking when I've already recorded a couple of episodes. So he's been pretty nice for us, and I think he's going to continue to do that, and he'll be nice around Killian Hayes. Josh Jackson, he could still be good. I don't know why people are saying he's so bad. I know he's bad for the 4th pick, but, he is not that bad that we should be saying he's horrible and he doesn't belong in the league. He's still putting up 10 points a game. He can be a good rotational piece, and he still has some potential. He's still very young, and, he could still be fine for us. Saddiq Bey was obviously our 19th pick in the draft. Sekou is going to be really nice. He's been great in the sim so far. He's been really fun to play with, catching passes from Killian Hayes and getting some nice steals and blocks and throwing down some great dunks. Wayne Ellington is a shooter. He won't be bad for us. He might not play. He might. But if he does, he's going to get us those jump shots. Isaiah Stewart was our 16th overall pick. I don't know how he's only a 72. But, I don't really like that pick personally. If I was a Pistons fan, Roddy McGruder doesn't do much. He had a good year when the Clippers were an 8 seed, but nothing since. Musa, he was in the Luke Kennard, Bruce Brown trade, where they got back who did they even get back? I don't know. And then Saban Lee wraps out the roster. Yeah, very confusing, directionless roster they got going on here. Let's go to the coach game plan, figure out the minutes. So we're going to be, I like this. I like this. Killian starting, Svi at the 2, Jeremy at the 3, Blake at the 4, and Mason Plumlee at the 5. And then off the bench, Derrick Rose, Sadiq Bey, Sekou Doumbouya, and Jahlil Okafor, and Delon Wright. And then we won't be playing Wayne Ellington or Musa or Saban Lee. And, this team is bad, but, like, for a team that's bad, it's not bad, if you understand what I'm saying. This roster is not going to be, like, the worst in the world. Like, we're probably not going to be the worst team in the league. Like, the Thunder might be worse than us. Maybe the Kings. Or just teams like that. We can still, like, we're not going to try to compete for a playoff spot, and especially because we're going to probably trade Derrick Rose at the trade deadline, unless, like, I'm playing with him and he's, like, goated and he's super fun to play with. But, obviously I think he should be traded, and I think he will be traded in real life. So that's why I think we should trade Derrick Rose. As much as I like his game, like his ability to finish, we just really want Killian Hayes to get a ton of minutes and just open things up for him. So, this is the starting lineup. There's the bench. That's what we're running currently. We're going to be not as bad as we think, and this is going to be a fun team to play with in the sim. Let's go to, coach proficiency, system proficiency. Let's see. What is the best around Killian Hayes? It looks like 7 seconds. So we're going to run 7 seconds. Obviously, I told you we're building around Killian Hayes, so we're literally going to do whatever it takes to make him our star, and probably throughout the season we will make him our first scoring option, but I'm going to leave it for now. Team intel, let's see if there's any other teams that are selling. I don't see any, which is trash. So we're not going to trade anyone right now, because no teams really want to trade anyone right now, so we're going to have to just move on from that. Where's player mentorship? That's what I was looking for before. It's probably in coaching, right? No? Training. Yep, there it goes. Yes, we want Killian Hayes to be mentored by D. Rose. Why can't I click any more of these? There we go. Let's give him the gold badges. Wait, what? I didn't select 3? Oh, why were those 2 on there? So I'll just give him the gold badges: teardropper, consistent finisher, and pro touch right there. I need to plug in my phone. I'm not really sure why Killian Hayes doesn't have any badges. That does not make a lot of sense, because there's other horrible players that just have, sorry for that in the background, there's just a bunch of horrible players that just randomly have a ton of badges, and Killian Hayes has none, and that's kind of, like, annoying, because he's our guy that we're building around. He is our rookie, but Derrick Rose should help with that for now, and maybe that is a reason why we keep Derrick Rose around. Maybe we do just try to help him develop Killian Hayes, but all of our training camps, we are just going to use all of them on Killian Hayes, because he's really the only guy on the roster that is safe right now. Literally everyone else on the roster can get traded, and I can care less. But Killian Hayes is the only guy that is safe, and the only guy that, we really care about currently, because all these other players, they're either on big contracts or they're not good, literally. So this Pistons team is going to be very dull. As good as I was talking about them before, I don't even know what to think, man. I don't know how 2K Sim is going to like these guys. Personally, I don't think they're going to be the best team, but I just think they're going to be fun to play with in the game, with Killian Hayes carrying the offense. And Svi Mikhailuk popping threes, Jeremy Grant rolling to the rim, kicking it out. Sekou throwing it down, Mason Plumlee blocking shots, throwing lobs up to Jahlil Okafor, Blake Griffin catching lobs, Derrick Rose giving us a spark off of the bench. As I'm just mentoring all of these players. Yeah, we should be done with that. And yeah, I'm probably gonna wrap up this video. And in the next episode, which will be on Wednesday or Thursday, we are going to be playing our first game against the Atlanta Hawks, and then Friday and Saturday we'll have more episodes. So yeah, so we're not gonna have an episode on Tuesday. We won't have an episode on Wednesday either, and then we will have one on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Sorry for that cutting off. Yeah, the screen just kept going upside down, but it's fine. That is going to be it for me. I hope you guys do enjoy. If you did, be sure to leave it a like. If you didn't, leave it a dislike and tell me what you didn't like in the comments. I'll be sure to fix it in the next video, and that'll be it from me, because I'm saying peace. I'm sorry.